Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. I'm going to be doing the mid-month readings today with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition, the Akashic Tarot, Everyday Witch Tarot, Morgan Greer Tarot, and Crystal Angels Oracle cards. A little bit about how I'm being called to read today. I don't know if it's going to play out like this in every single video, but today I'm being called to start with getting energies with the Lenormand deck and the Akashic deck, and then using these as more of a tarot and these more of like oracle cards for the energies at play. And then the crystal angels will be used as advice moving forward. So that's what we're planning on doing today. I hope that you enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome to the Aries Collective mid-month August reading. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the Aries Collective. That can mean that you can have Aries anywhere in your chart. You don't have to have Aries in your chart, but you can be drawn to the Aries energy, or you can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this video, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, so Aries, when I was getting into your energy, I was listening to music, and the song There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes came on. And really I wasn't getting like much from the lyrics specifically. It was just like, that song is such a great hype song, workout song. It just really, really gets your blood going. Like, it's really easy to move to. But then, so it's like something could be going on with your body. Like maybe you're really wanting to like start focusing on your physical vessel, taking better care of it. But then like with the lyrics, just in, to play different angles here, the lyrics are kind of about like putting yourself out there. There's nothing holding me back. So it's like letting down all your ambitions and like just putting yourself out there with someone, and it's like successful. So that's really what the song is about. To me, that's what I interpreted. Okay. Clover on the bottom, so that's like luck and fortune, The man, the snake, and the child. Can you see those? There you go. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to look at them here for a second. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, just to kind of talk about the numbers here for a second. I'm not sure what other sign it was, but there was something about multiples of 7, and 28 is a multiple of 7. But I was like, oh, that's not 14, so I didn't really think too much of it. But then they were like, no, that's a 4, so 7 times 4 is 28. So I don't know, maybe there's something to do with 7s and 4s for you, and 10s. Okay, so, and then that was just like a number thing. And then what I was getting also was that there's someone sitting and thinking about maybe why they do have inhibitions, why there are things holding them back. Because he's just sitting on this chair alone with a single rose in his hand. Like he wants to give it to somebody, but he doesn't have the courage to give it to somebody. And it's almost like he's reflecting. I just say he because it's a man in the picture. It can be, how energy works. it could be a man, woman, vice versa. So anyway, he's sitting here and he's kind of like looking and reflecting on his childhood, because it's like the same person to me. Like, this is him as a child. And so there was something. He's reflecting on something that had a negative impact on his childhood, like something that was very formative to him. Because they're looking at this stuff in this book like longingly. Like, they once upon a time. So maybe you were someone as a child where you spent a lot of time in your head daydreaming because your environment was a little bit toxic, or not a lot of bit toxic. I don't know. And now as an adult, you have like these issues around relationships that you're wanting to, with this being 10, it's like, yeah, you do. It's like, I'm seeing that you want to end it. You want to end the cycle. You want to figure it out, get to the bottom of it, and work through it, and then really put yourself out there, like that song was saying. Because you do have a rose. Like, you intend to give it to somebody, you're just like, but you're sitting there, you're stuck. The rose is going to die eventually, and you know that. So you're wanting to figure it out before time runs out. And that the rose often, or like when I think about that, I think about Beauty and the Beast, where it's like the rose represents time. Time. I don't know. They're saying this, but I don't know. It's like on July 13th of the year that you were 28 or are going to be 28. I don't know. That's just something, I don't know what that means. So I do feel like I'm going to look at the wounding first. I think that's what I'm going to look at. Yeah, let's look at the wounding. I'm trying to think how I want to do this, because this seems like the external factor, and this seems like you. So that's how we're going to do it, but we know that there's some kind of toxicity from your childhood. So hang on, I'm not going to do it like I've been doing the rest of them. I want to look at the 7 snake, please. Can you give me a little clarity on the snake for Aries, mid-month August? Can I have 1 to 3 cards, please, for Aries, mid-month August for the snake? So more came out, but it was like a big pile, so I'm not going to take them. But you have a Page of Cups on the bottom, so it could be a sibling, because Page is very young. And if we're talking about something that happened to you in your childhood, it could be an older sibling I'm getting, but it doesn't have to be. But they could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And there might be something, and you might not even remember it, because this child is very young. And so it's like, you might not actually remember what happened, but you know in your heart that something happened. Or when you go in and you start focusing on healing your inner child, that you're going to find something that ties to you being stuck in this energy. So I'm getting that it's like a sibling. This is weird. With this Three of Pentacles, I don't know why, because with Three of Pentacles, even though there's only one person in this one, like, just typically, there's 3 people in the card, I'm pretty sure, or at least, I don't know, that's a pattern I've noticed. So it's like, maybe there were 3 siblings, and you guys, like, made money somehow? It was like you guys were like some kind of team or a band. I'm getting a band. I don't know. That's so random. But anyway, so it was like a income revenue for your parents were the children. I don't know. That's just a weird little side note. That might be for someone. I don't know. So yeah, I am getting strongly that maybe there were 3 siblings. And it didn't have to be that you were making revenue for your parents. It could just be like there were 3 siblings and for some reason something happened here. Could be a Capricorn sibling as well. Or maybe someone that has water and Capricorn in their chart. And then this is a very Capricorn energy to me too. And I say the Capricorn because of the snake and the apples. It screams like devil energy to me. And the devil card represents Capricorn in the tarot. And this could also just be like with the page of cups on the bottom. It's like there's something that happened because there's roses here too. Well, I don't think those are roses. I think that's like a tulip. Is this a tulip? It is. So maybe you're a water sign? Wait, no, I'm this Aries reading. But I mean, you could be a water sign watching this video. So, yes, I definitely am just getting that there's something that happened with your sibling, like mostly like maybe your oldest sibling. I feel like you're the youngest. And so there's something in your inner child wounding that you need to go in and find. Okay. Now, let's look at this child that needs, child to grown adult transition here. And, part of it is too where I'm feeling like it's you instead of like you having children or something. It's because he's facing this way, this man's facing this way, and this is kind of like on his back. The snake was in here, right? And it's like kind of like on his back. And when I think about our wounding and our trauma, I think about it kind of like a backpack and how it's like it's attached to us on our back because it's our past. So it's behind us. And so that's why I'm kind of getting that it's your inner child that needs healing. Okay. Okay, so maybe call on Archangel Raphael. He's on the bottom here. And what I like is that, so in the snake card, I always see that it's 7 and it's turning into an 8. It's not quite fully an 8 because the snake is not quite biting his own tail, but then this card is an 8. And, oh, there's 7 plus 3 is another 10, by the way. But it could also be like maybe something happened with your sibling I'm getting that they could have passed away and they're like an angel now, and so they're going to help you heal that wound that they helped create. Or they're actually just like, they're turning into the 8 instead of the 7 and they're learning how to be a person of love, because Raphael, he is like the angel of relationships, I believe, like of love, I'm pretty sure. And he's holding his heart chakra is lit, right? And then he's holding this green orb, which green represents the heart chakra. So it's almost like he pulled something out of his chest, the love out of his chest, and is giving it to you. Clearing the way. There's nothing holding me back. So yeah, I think call on Archangel Raphael to figure out what it is that's in your way. Because even if this person caused wounding, it's almost as if they've moved on and you have yet to move on. You might not even, like, nobody might even be aware of the trauma that's been caused. Like, this person was a kid. They might not have had negative intentions, but something they did, the person they were, created some form of trauma in you. And it could have been intentional as well, but not necessarily. But it's like, you got to clear the way. You got to learn how to clear all that gunk out, because this clearing the way card. So when I look at this card, I see 4 trees specifically, and it's like 1111, okay? And not only that, but there's a house right in the middle of that path. This path leads straight to what I see as a 4 of Wands energy. And it's like one last little hiccup until you can get there. But it's not even like a little hiccup, because you're ready. You're rolling your sleeves up and you're getting ready. And the wood that you get from clearing a space on this path is going to help you heat this house. It's going to help you build more structures. It's helping you. Even though it seems like a hindrance right now, it's helping you. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay, so I had to go look at, there were 2 other readings that I've done previously, this for the mid-month readings, so one was about your physical vessel, and then one was about, this card played heavily in the reading, and this one was the Libra reading, and the physical vessel was the Virgo reading. So I don't know if you are drawn to those, go look at it, but it is kind of like bringing up similar energies. And also, when I was looking at that, seeing what videos were the ones that were talking about that, they told me that maybe this wounding also has something to do with your physical body. The wounding has created something inside of you that makes you either not want to take care of yourself or to be a little bit obsessive about taking care of yourself, is what I'm hearing. And it's like getting in the way of your romantic relationships, about being able to put yourself out there. Maybe you don't feel confident in your body, so you can't put yourself out there. And okay, so I want you to be as healthy as possible, but I will say that all kinds of people like all kinds of different body types. It is possible to find someone to love you exactly as you are. Okay? Now, saying that, I do want what's best for you. I do want you to have healing. So if you feel the need to get up off the couch, go exercise, take care of yourself, drink water, start small if you're starting at the very beginning. But if you just need some kind of little motivation to get you up off the couch, wonderful. But love yourself through every phase, because why not? You know? We've been told our whole lives to just hate everything about ourselves, and that's just total nonsense. I saw 1911 when I said that, and I'll tell you that that is a number that I see all the time. And so there's something here, it's like supposed to be said. So I want nothing but the best for you. Okay, let's see, kind of, what are we going to look at now? Yeah, you're almost there. You know, it's like with the figuring it out, like where it's not going to hold you back anymore. There's nothing holding you back. So it's like you might be on the beginning of your next journey, but you're healing that wounding that's created it, you know? Yeah, so death is on the bottom. That's closing one door. This specifically is like closing one door, opening another, and you're like this close. You're so close. So you're so close to this house. This is going to help you, right? Clearing this out is going to help you in the long run. And you're this close to this house, and this rope is so close to being severed. It's not going to take hardly any movement from you to sever it. And maybe it is someone you need to cut out of your life. I don't know. Or maybe it's just something that a person did, knowingly or unknowingly, that you need to cut out of your life. Okay, now we have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look what you're clearing the way to. 2112 when I looked up. So first off, you have a true pair. The King and Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles in between, which is like a pre-Empress energy. It's a very single energy. So maybe you're just really, it's something in a physical manner, like a physical aspect of life is changing for you. It could be money. It could be your body. I'm really getting strongly that it's your body. Now, they do have their backs to one another. Hang on. Let me finish this thought before I get into that thought. So they do have their backs to one another. And this is like Taurus, Capricorn energy to me. And you know, this kind of makes me think about Virgo because she's young and she's the pre-Empress, and like, you know, young virgin is the thing for Virgo. Like they're represented by that. Like Capricorn is go, Aries is, well, what is Aries? Ram. Gosh, I can't believe I couldn't think of that. You know, and so like Virgo is like a little virgin. So their backs are to one another. But he's looking over here. You know, it's funny because, okay. So they're all kind of chilling by themselves, right? And the Nine of Pentacles is very, not solitary energy, but that's another way that it, you know, gives me the Virgo vibe. But it's independence. And everyone here is by themselves. So it's like, if this is going to bring in a relationship, it's like everybody is like healthy, independent. No codependence is seen anywhere in this. And it's like, I don't know, it's really nice to see. But then I'm also saying that these are like a parent and a child, parents and a child. And maybe since you were I'm getting the vibe that you might have been the youngest, or you could have just been maybe the favorite. And that's what I'm getting here, is like, maybe you just jived with your parents really well, and the sibling was quite jealous of that, and so they were like maybe a little bit more cruel to you because of that. I don't know. Starlight, the way to do what you want. Be alright. No, we'll be alright if you. Hang on. Let me look closer at these real quick. Okay, so honestly, I'm also saying that this man and this man is like the same person. So maybe you could be like an Aries, Taurus, cusper, or you could have Taurus strongly in your chart. Or, this can always be vice versa. But it's almost like this house looks like it could be this house. And then like the trail goes through this woods here. There's woods here. And so it's like, it looks like there could be a driveway, the one that these people are going down. So this is you there, and look at you. By clearing this out and getting to the house, this is what your life becomes. By clearing out all this gunk that was created in your childhood, look what it becomes. It's the king and queen of pentacles with the 9 of pentacles, which is just total independence. And I'm also getting that it's like an interdependent relationship, right? But also, like, you guys have business together. You guys have created some form of income for yourselves that's very, very stable and steady. It's awesome. And, if this doesn't have to do with another person, I do feel like it has to do with another person with the rose up here, like you're wanting to give the rose to someone. But if it doesn't, it's like balancing aspects of yourself, the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. And so maybe like your Mars and your Venus might be in Earth placements. Like your Mars might be in Taurus and your Venus in Capricorn or something like that. So yeah, it's like maybe in balancing these aspects of yourself, like maybe your physical vessel gets better, your home environment gets better, your money gets better. It's like everything gets better by dealing with this wounding, by cutting out the wounding, by not even cutting it out. Well, it's like you have to go in and heal it. And when I think about healing our wounds, because they're all in our chakras, right? Or they can be held in our chakras. And so I go in and I look at what chakra is needing healed, and I am getting that it's the heart here because of Archangel Raphael. And so it's like your heart chakra, and you go in and you see these wounds, these gaping wounds that are there from who knows how long ago, and you stitch it up, you put some salve on it, and let it heal. That's a visualization I like to do when I'm working on my wounding. Okay, so can I have some advice for Aries collective for the mid-month August, please? And thank you. I have some advice for Aries. So you have lapis lazuli on the bottom, which is life-changing epiphany or experience. You're swallowing that sword of truth. Look at that. And it's like going down and it's touching her heart, where it's like, it's gonna give you truth in your heart to heal. Man, this card is coming out a lot. Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. And I always say, I'm not one to think that you have to always be positive. You know, it's just not realistic. Because we have a wide range of emotions. What's important is, what's important is knowing how to work through all of our emotions and with healthy coping mechanisms instead of like, you know, trying to drown out things. So to me, it's like you have to really just stay strong in that. But what I'm mostly seeing here is this. It's like the crown chakra. So maybe you need to work on your crown, especially if you're supposed to work with Archangel Raphael. Really open your crown and your heart. And in order to work with Archangel Raphael, all you have to do is ask. Say, I would like Archangel Raphael to come forward when you're going into meditation, and more than likely they'll come forward. And I'm also getting more Archangel Raphael because of the pink here. You have the pink heart. And so, yes, crown, heart, chakra. Heal it, and the world is yours. It's like whatever you want, you'll get. And you do have that clover that was the first underlying. Okay? Which is all about luck but you know the definition of luck, what they say, right? Is preparation plus opportunity equals luck or whatever. So you're getting prepared. You're getting prepared for what's about to come because there's something wonderful about to come. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being here. I thank any of your guides that were present today, any of my guides that were present today. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you all so much. If you resonated with this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.